Soundstripe. Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
What up, y'all? What up? Welcome back to Down in the Post with your boy King Surge. Episode 11? Should be episode 11. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back. As usual, I want to give thanks to the Most High. Give thanks to God for, this glorious day He's woken us up to see. For a lot of us, for those who didn't, may God rest your soul in RPT. But y'all, let's get started. So, I think we're finna talk about this damn concert experience that I just had recently. Now, I haven't been to a concert since, I about, I was young as shit. It had to be when DMX, the Rough Riders, Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, and all that shit, they had to be all attendance. I think it was in like the Tampa Arena or whatever the fuck downtown, and I went when I was younger, but that was the last time. Man, this shit here, man, bruh, when I tell y'all, these white folks out here, they be turned up on that. They be turned up on that Trippie Red, that Wiz Khalifa, they be turned. You hear me? Man, bruh. Literally, I'm only 30, bruh, but literally I felt like the oldest nigga out there. I mean, even though a couple of my homies, they was older than me, but nigga, I felt so out of touch. You just see waves of fucking people. On top of that, it was like they allowed us to smoke out there and bring weed and shit. Like literally, let's bring weed through the fucking gate, all that shit. Man, bro, it was gas every fucking where. I mean, a lot of y'all probably seen them fucking stories on Instagram or Facebook or whatever the fuck. But bro, that shit was fucking wild. It was fucking crazy. I am not gonna lie. Like, we got in there. I think we got in there a little bit after, we got in a little bit after Chevy Woods had started performing. Chevy Woods and his nigga part of Taylor Gang or some shit. But we got in there, saw Curren perform, then Trippie Red, first of all, Curren performed. Then it was like this long ass intermission, which, like I said, I ain't been to a fucking concert in years, so it's like, I didn't know there was gonna be a long ass intermission like this. Nobody fucking told me. So, boom, we wait like, I wanna say, bro, it had to be like 30 minutes. The fucking wait. Trippie Red eventually get there. No fucking lie, nigga, around like the third fucking Trippie Red song set, nigga, I was thinking about at home on my couch. Yes, I was thinking about home. What am I finna do when I get home? What am I finna eat? What am I finna watch on TV? Or what I could be watching on TV right now? Cause bro, it was, I don't know, maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe past my years, I might just be lame as hell now, I don't know. I ain't been out to a club in a long ass time. Shit different. Shit is definitely different nowadays, man, but overall, man, it was a good fucking time. I'm not gonna lie. But for any of y'all that didn't see it, or for y'all that want to see better footage, hey, I'm gonna do a mashup on the YouTube, this YouTube channel down in the post. They should do a mashup video for that shit, show y'all, put some nice little funky shit together for y'all to show y'all what I went through and shit down there. But yeah, so into fucking sports, for y'all sports fans out there, for y'all niggas that's been keeping up with basketball shit, we about to run through a little bit of the NBA shit that's going down. We obviously, as y'all know, we in the playoff bracket. It's the playoffs. Shout out to anybody's team that made it to the playoffs, I don't really got an NBA team, so fuck it. Well, first starting off, man, we got tonight's game. We're gonna go over tonight's games and tonight's fucking people that's going. So right now we got the Grizzlies head-to-head 1-1 with the Timberwolves. That game's going on tonight. We got John Morant versus the little other young bull for the Timberwolves. See, I don't even know his name. I think his name's Anthony. Yeah. So I don't even know the little young bull name. But hey, look, that's gonna be a good game. Hey, personally, John Morant. Hey, I'm going for you, brother. Tear it up. Then we got Dallas Mavericks versus the Utah Jazz tonight. They are tied at they tied neck and neck at 1-1. Now, I thought Jazz would have probably had it. Spider Mitchell, you know, of all people, I thought he would have turned it on by now. Thought it'd been some hot shit, but hey, we gonna see. Hey, game tonight. Then we got Golden State up 2-0 over Denver. Now I'm in Denver, bro, and I'm gonna say this for all y'all damn Nuggets fans, bro. The shit's overhyped. The shit overhyped. Y'all shit overhyped. They garbage to me. Y'all still got Jokic. I don't know if y'all got Murray back or whatever the fuck, but y'all niggas need some help. Y'all niggas need some milk or something, nigga. Game 3 tonight. Those Splash Brothers, don't let the Splash Brothers get started. We're not even gonna go there. We're not even gonna go there. Then we got the Suns, 1-1 with the Pelicans. They locked in tight. Now, I don't know if y'all seen game 2, but that was a little bit of a surprise. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Suns, they would have had 2-0 by now. But hey, a Zion-less Pelicans, you see what they doing? They still locked in 1-1. Then we got the Heat, 2-0 over Atlanta. Now I fuck with Ice Tray. I fuck with the little jit, man. You know what I'm saying? Little Tommy Pickles with his little fucking loose hair up top and shit. But nigga, when he gonna turn it on? Y'all need to get him some help. I mean, I think they did get him some help. But y'all need to get a big man, an actual big man. I don't know, a decent power forward, something. Y'all need something, bro, because the Heat, they probably gonna finish it. My opinion, I think the Heat might sweep Atlanta, to be honest with you. I think they might sweep them, brother. Then we're going on to the 76ers versus the Raptors. Drizzy Drake, what the fuck is going on with your team, bro? 76ers are up 3-0. Now, I don't even know what to say about that shit. I don't know. You get rid of Ben Simmons, you get the beard. Y'all people was talking shit about the beard. That nigga done turned that shit on. What the fuck y'all got to say now? He doing his job. Joel Embiid scoring. All I gotta say, they must have been Ben Simmons. Must have been Ben Simmons. It must have been that motherfucking Ben. Had to be him. Then we gonna roll into the Bucks versus the Bulls. They're locked in 1-1. That looks like a pretty good matchup. Even though I don't think DeMar DeRozan gonna be able to hold it out by itself for much longer. You know, you got the Greek Freak. He's damn near unstoppable. We just gonna say that. And then we got the Nets and the fucking Celtics. The Celtics are up 2-0 over the damn Nets. Now this right here has been the biggest surprise to me of the NBA fucking season period. Cause now, all right, y'all done miraculously of the fucking COVID little fucking guidelines in New York and shit like that. Now Kyrie can play. Now the NBA can't necessarily keep him out. Now he can play home games and away. Now you still got Durant. You know what I'm saying? You still got Seth Curry. What the hell is going on, Brooklyn? What the hell is going on? Like, you got all the fucking tools and all the keys and shit put together, but you still can't make shit happen. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't know if it's management. I don't know if it's Kyrie and Durant. I don't know if they not really jiving together or they really just, they haven't really brought it up. I don't know, bro. Y'all better not get beat by the Celtics, bro. That's all the fuck I'm saying. You better not get beat by the Celtics, bro. Then we're gonna go into our top 3 scores, or at least my top 3 throughout the last couple games, you know, so at least the last series of games, we're gonna go through my top 3 scores. So, you know, number 1, we got my boy DeMar DeRozan, dropped a 41, dropped a 4-1 on them niggas. Hey, he might be the next person out of the Bulls. But no, he ain't Mike, he is. He is the next best player to play for the Bulls since Jordan. Hands down, no lie. people gonna be like, oh, you got D Rose. Yeah, D Rose, but D Rose was hurt. D Rose got hurt, and you know, even the team they had, even then with Joakim Noah and all that shit, it was their defense was probably better than this team's, yeah. But as far as offense, nah, dog. But anyway, we got Joel Embiid, the Lion, dropped 33. We don't even need the beard. Our center will drop 33 on your ass. Then we got my boy Brandon Ingram. He dropped 37. My boy played for the Pelicans as well. I forgot that shit. Shout out to him. It's another reason why they won and shit, you know. But he dropped 37, but dropped a big 37, you know. He did his thing, did his motherfucking thing. I don't know what y'all think about my damn notebook, but I don't give a shit. It's my fucking notebook, and I'm finna rock with it, damn it. Shit. Damn it, I don't got my fucking phone and shit, so I gotta keep my fucking notes somehow. So, fuck it. Anyway, I got a question for all y'all out there. Now, I don't know if y'all been keeping track lately of all this shit, but like, you know, a lot of women been kind of out of pocket with men and shit lately. It's really been crazy. You feel me? So when it comes to spousal, not necessarily disrespect, but embarrassment, you know, it's levels to that shit. And you know, specifically, I'm talking about, you know, the Will and Jada situation, obviously, because everybody got their little take on that and how, you know, Jada just got Will out here looking crazy and he's a duck. But now, I don't know if y'all heard, but DJ Envy and his wife. Now, apparently they've been married for 21 years. That's like 11, that's like 10, that's like 10 more years than me and my wife. Okay. Now, she says she's been faking orgasms most of this time, or all the time. Now, I'm not even gonna go as far as to say all the time, because that's disrespectful as shit. But even some of the time, most of the time, like, which one is worse? I mean, would you rather your woman, like, get you into a situation with another man because of something that he might have said towards her that she took offensive, but you probably didn't? Or would you rather your woman just eventually come out and be like, you know, hey, I faked you orgasms. You know, what, like, which one can you really trust, really, at the end of the day? Which one can you really trust? I mean, not that it's really none of our business what the fuck they do in the bedroom, because it really, I mean, it ain't neither one of our business what a lot of these people got going on. But the fact of the matter is they put it out there to have people's opinions be put on it and shit like that. Man, I don't see what it is to be fucking famous anymore. And for that matter, to be filthy rich, like how some of these people going, I don't even see the point anymore. Because with all that, what does it come with? What does it bring all these people? I mean, we see the physical, tangible shit that it bring them and all the little shit that they get to say and the freedom for them to be able to move across this planet the way they want to and shit like that. But really, when it comes down to what does this shit really bring them? I mean, in my opinion, from outside looking in, it brings them a lot of flack, man. It brings them a lot of extra BS that we be like, oh, they're still human. Yes, they are still human. Yes, they still do have problems like us. Yes, we should not put them on pedestals. But they seem more, a lot of them seem more miserable because of the fact what their status, what their money brings, you know what I'm saying? And that right there for me, I'll pass on that shit. I'd rather have excuse my language, I'd rather have a bitch she's probably she probably looked like a 6 on the scale of looking, and she probably don't know shit, and she probably just do nothing but love me, but she could probably, you know, clean a little bit, whatever the fuck. Like, I'd rather take that than a bitch that look bad as hell, come with her own money and all this Dior and fucking all this other fancy shit, and just be with me and be attached to me because together we make like a big power couple or some shit like that. Like, fuck all that. That ain't even worth it. In my opinion, it's not even worth it. It benefits you nothing to have a woman like that. Now, am I gonna say Jada's like that? She might be, possibly, because of her actions and shit she said. But man, that whole intimacy in between a husband and wife, and it's been faked. DJ Envy, you good, bro? Cause I couldn't. That's a deal breaker for me. I couldn't go. You can't come back from that. I mean, every time that, damn, like I just got out of it and I'm sweating. I think I'm the champion. Like, bitch, that was role play. That was bullshit. Hell no, man. But another point I want to get to, the backpack off on that, is a lot of people, why do y'all put expectations on some of these people's relationships, like comparing, like oh, well, Will and Jada, that was like the perfect relationship to like all of us at one point in time growing up and da da da. Why do we do that? Why do we think that, oh, because this is like, yeah, why do we think everything that glitz and glamours that is gold? Why? We really gotta stop putting these people on a certain level. And I say this all the time. We gotta stop putting these people on a certain level that they don't deserve. It's pure necessary. It's unnecessary. Even for people to model themselves, even after a person that's probably, let's just say you got a relationship that's not like Will and Jada. Let's say you got a more, whoever the fuck, whatever couple you could probably put out there is as humble, as holy, as whatever the hell, rich, whatever the hell you think they might be. Don't model yourself after them. Don't try to expect the same, not expect the same. Don't try to put those same goals or those same expectations on yourself that these people are achieving or getting to and what it looks like, because behind closed doors it could be a whole different thing. Or this could just be a bubble of a situation that's just ready to pop and we don't know, you know? End of the day, y'all, stop modeling your relationships and shit off of people you see on TV and YouTube. It don't, especially other fucking YouTubers, like especially that shit. The people that be having those little captions and shit on, like not the little captions, the little fucking thumbnails and shit. They be like showing crazy shit or like, oh, I cheated on my wife or I pranked my husband and this and that. Man, stop that shit, man. Like, don't, like, as far as the YouTubers y'all self, man, stop doing that crazy shit, man. Stop it, bro. Cause y'all know 9 times out of 10, y'all motherfuckers really don't even act like that towards each other. Y'all really even don't. And then us people, don't try that shit on your fucking spouse. This how you get hurt. This how shit happen. This is definitely how shit be happening to motherfuckers, man. For real. Shit. But speaking of the happening shit, man, and shit happening to motherfuckers. Excuse my pink cup too. I got cranberry juice and that shit. Nice. But shit happening to motherfuckers. Y'all ain't heard about the drug dealer. I guess the plug that supplied the little selling, the nigga who was selling, that sold the shit to Mac Miller, the plug got 11 years. Now, that don't even seem like a lot in the big scope of things. I mean, it could have been more. I done seen and heard of more, but the point is, should drug dealers, plugs, or just even people who just sell on the corner, should they really be held responsible for a person's an addict? Because these are people, they are people, but they are addicted. Why should they be responsible for an addict's free will to choose a product to do and put in their body that they know isn't good for them, but they take it in small amounts to keep it from killing them? Because at the end of the day, everything outside of weed right here. I want to shout out to High Hopes Dispensary in Colorado Springs. Shout out to High Hopes Dispensary. But outside of weed, in my opinion, even if you smoke a lot of weed, it won't kill you. You're gonna be sleepy as a bit. You're gonna be hungry as a motherfucker. You might feel like you're coughing too much and you can't breathe for a couple minutes, but you're gonna be alright. But for the most part, it ain't finna fucking kill you. Now, when it comes to coke, when it comes to fucking, now shrooms I don't really know about. Shrooms could be questionable, but I mean, I ain't even fucking with that too much. But coke, fentanyl, Molly, you know, heroin, acid, certain, all these other things, tranquilizers and shit people be fucking with. Look, all y'all LSD people, y'all probably got y'all own other shit that y'all fuck with. I don't know. I ain't fucking with it, but I'm pretty sure taking it in mass quantities, it will kill you or it will make you go to the hospital. But the point is, why the fuck should somebody else be held responsible? I mean, nothing against Mac Miller, RIP Mac Miller and shit, but dude, you took drugs. Now, there's nothing against him. I'm not saying he's a fucked up person. I'm not saying that he should have. It should have led to where it led. That's not what I'm saying at all. But the point is, there's people just like him out everywhere, all over these cities across America, from Miami to New York to Detroit to Atlanta to Mississippi to Denver to fucking Texas to California, everywhere in between. There's people just like this, and they take drugs from people, whoever, or even pharmaceutical companies, which we're not even gonna get into big pharma, but they know they fucked up anyway. But they take this shit, or they take these things, and then boom, they die, and shit happened to them. But then you don't see the hunt from police being put down on them. Now, granted, yeah, Mac Miller was a celebrity, but why should his death be put over anybody else's, or why should he be made a martyr for the cause of, hey, drugs are messed up. Drug dealers shouldn't be selling people messed up drugs, because that's basically what I'm getting from it. They like, oh, well, he shouldn't have sold him the messed up kind. Well, he still was selling him drugs, which was bad for his body. So I don't get it. The hypocrisy stands. You gotta make it make sense. There's people all over just like him, and that same shit happened to them. And y'all, now unless it's happening unless it's happening in suburban neighborhoods, but if it's happening in other places, y'all ain't really trying to track down and find out who the hell did it. You're really not. Because if you were, things would be a lot different. Hell of a lot different. Something's gotta give with all that extra shit. Something's gotta give, man. Something gotta give. But speaking to America, and this is speaking out to all y'all in America, not even just America, Mexico, Canada, Philippines, Russia, Russia, wherever the hell you are, Germany, and you're listening, y'all, we need to pay attention to this war that's going on and the rumors of other wars across this planet. Now, they lulled us to sleep during this pandemic and a little afterwards with COVID. They lulled us to sleep with it, got us tired of the news, got us tired of even hearing anybody's mouth when it comes to a public official figure. Now, boom, all of a sudden now, Russia invades Ukraine. Well, not all of a sudden now, it's been some time now, but Russia invades Ukraine. Now that becomes a scapegoat for what is going on now as far as our economy, as far as our prices, as far as things that are going on that are affecting us. And it's like, no, America, no, Biden, don't blame Russia and what he's doing, even though what he's doing is not right. I'm not condoning what he's doing, but don't blame what he's doing on don't blame our economy and what he's doing because this has been a bubble that's been waiting to pop even before the pandemic. They knew, excuse me, they knew the road that we were on as far as people were starting to really not even fucking want to fuck with jobs and work even before the pandemic. The pandemic just gave them even more of a reason to. On top of the money that y'all was spoon feeding us. All this printed out money that they keep printing out and sending. Y'all don't think there's a pay for that? Y'all don't think there's repercussions for that? And not repercussions as, oh, we gotta pay directly, but we're gonna pay in the back end when it comes to our economy being flipped on its head and upside down, and we're upside down in debt already. Anyway, we're gonna step away back from the US debt. We're gonna get back onto the war subject. Pay attention to this war. And not really pay attention to propaganda, but pay attention to the timeline and the flow of things and the escalation of how shit is going. Check on, if some of y'all that want to check on things, check on how what Taiwan is doing, or what China is doing, and what they're trying to do with Taiwan. There will be wars and rumors of wars. But at the end of the day, I'm not even gonna get to that because it's a whole nother episode when it comes to biblical, stuff like that. But it's gonna be it's gonna get worse before it gets better. And a lot of y'all are like, oh man, that's being negative, that's being fucked up. No, honestly, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, and there's nothing we can do about it. But we cannot get distracted in our current time right now with all this propaganda and all this other stuff taking us off the main, basically what's really probably important, what's not being televised, what's not being seen. We gotta pay attention, y'all. We gotta pay attention to even the wars on our streets, and I'm talking about for shit. All these gang-related places, Chicago, California, Florida, and that's not necessarily gang-related, but there's just hella violence down there. New York. A lot of us, and especially us in the brown and black community, we're so focused on the wars on the ground that we can see around us, and that's not dampering, and that's not putting down the situations that us as brown and black people go through, the wars and the battles we go through on the ground here in America that we see right in front of us. But we're so distracted by that, and we're so distracted by the system, the one system that's suppressing and help fueling that we don't see the whole big picture. We try to relate the two like both are technically the same, but they're not. Our government entities, as far as White House and Congress and all those other little acronym agencies that we're not even gonna name out, but you know who they are. They're working on a higher level that's indiscreet, that's not meant for us to see. There's things going on, things manipulated that force us and keep us on the track of just how we are. But hey, that's enough of my little spill with that shit, man. But hey, I just wanted to come bring y'all some little spill on just current events. A nigga's trip at the concert, felt like an old head, felt like an old ass nigga. Felt like I was around fucking nothing but my kids, friends at damn school and shit. It was just that weed was involved. And speaking of that, did y'all know they brought, out here in Colorado, they let little ass kids come to fucking festivals and concerts with weed and shit everywhere, and people under the influence and shit? I ain't think you could do that. I guess times is changing, man. I guess times is changing, but yeah, man, and hey, like I said about our sports and shit, I'm gonna start bringing more sports content. I know I've been slacking off on some of the sports and shit, so that's why I'm trying to keep up with some of the scores and the brackets and shit going on. And for all y'all, who y'all think y'all picks for gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Who you think gonna win? Who you think gonna get swept? Who you think gonna win tonight between the Grizzlies and the Wolves, tied at 1-1? Who you think gonna win in Dallas and Utah, tied at 1-1 tonight? Or Golden State, can they go up 3-0 over Denver tonight? We gonna see, man. We gonna see. But it's your boy, man, King Surge, down in the post, coming back with another little quick segment, little quick one. And like I said on social medias, man, hey, we're gonna be coming this weekend, man, with a very, 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 very special interview, brother. This is gonna be our first interview for Down in the Post. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I wanna get a clap up for that shit, because you know this is gonna be our very first interview. It's gonna be litty. I'm gonna try to make sure it's nice and crisp for y'all, edit that shit real nice, and I'm gonna get back with y'all when it's gonna be dropped. But hey, the surprise artist, I'm gonna just say it's an artist, but the surprise artist will be dropped soon on my social media at Down in the Post on Instagram and at Down in the Post on Facebook, and you can find me on YouTube. And also for our listeners out there that, you know, you're driving in the car, you're working, hey, especially all my truck drivers out there, shout out to all my truck drivers and shit, y'all doing y'all thing. For y'all can't really look at the video, I gotta keep your eyes on the road, be safe and shit. Hey, I'm on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Anchor. Hey, look your boy up, Down in the Post, DOWNINDAPOST. And it's your boy, man, King Sir. Holla at y'all. Love y'all.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe. Soundstripe.